Welcome. I'm here with Curtis Whitfill with VRC Investigations. Welcome, Curtis.
Hey, great. Thanks for having me.
I'm glad you're here. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what VRC Investigations does?
Sure. I'm the Vice President Continuing Education at VRC Investigations, and our company helps most insurance companies, if not all, fight fraud. And we raise awareness for fraud in the insurance industry and how it affects them. And we create a lot of educational products to help spread that word.
Wow, fighting fraud. That seems like a big issue these days.
It is, fraud is one of the things that generally comes up when people have financial struggles and they look to, different ways to commit fraud, and it's considered a white collar crime. So, it's not like your typical, crimes of robbery where it's, person to person, that sort of thing. This is kind of more clandestine. People are behind the computer and you don't even know who the people are, sometimes that are committing the fraud.
Got it, got it. And what do you do as part of your role?
So we educate our clients. We provide compliance training. There are requirements actually in many states for insurance companies to have proactive efforts to fighting fraud and educating their employees about fraud that could be occurring. And to be in compliance with all of that, they're required to have education about that, and we facilitate that and help them get that education.
Okay. Compliance training is very, very important across almost all industries. So tell us, how did you create videos and create these video trainings in the past?
Well, I've been using Pictory for probably about 3 years, and I've seen other products out there. And of course, the technology has just advanced pretty rapidly. But I've always been on the cutting edge of technology and video technology, looking for you know, tools that can help me do my job even better. And when I came across Pictory, I was very happy because it did just that. It allowed me to communicate the messages I wanted to communicate, but do it through video, which is a great way to teach people. So we use that to supplement times when I will just go out and speak and then record those sessions and then we play those videos. But having something, that like Pictory, we use it to do like promo videos or introduction or to just kind of break the pace up in our training sessions. Some of our training sessions could be 1 hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. So breaking it up with multiple types of learning styles is what I like to do.
Well, that's fantastic. So has Pictory actually helped you reduce some of your travel or reduce some of your in-person or over Zoom for trainings? Is that what I understood?
Yeah, I was already doing a lot of online type training because it allows us to reach audiences that ever since COVID hit, that required a lot of people to change the way they did a lot of things. But I was already producing some training by video, and this just helped me accelerate that and do it a lot better.
Fantastic. What modules or what workflows in Pictory are you using? Are you using like screen recording or create video through script, or how are you using Pictory?
Well, I started off with what you had available in the beginning, and it was simply just creating the scripts and, a lot of interaction with the tool to fine tune it and get it, the way I liked it and the way I thought looked professional. Selecting what videos or what still images we wanted to have along with the audio background. And it was really kind of a joy to work with the tool and find something like this that could actually, come out with a really nice product at the end. But here lately, the most, I think, my favorite tool so far that you've come up with is the one where you take a PowerPoint and create a video. And I've been playing around with that one, and I like that a lot.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, and the notes that you can have, that can actually be your voiceover if you haven't found that yet. Yeah, the PowerPoint to video for trainings and compliance trainings, clearly a great value prop. So what results and impact have you seen by using Pictory and delivering these types of video trainings?
Well, we get feedback from our clients whenever they see our videos that we produced, and we're pretty well known for creating quality, and this just allowed us to stay with what we're known for, and put something out there that we're really proud of, and that our clients are proud to have their employees take. And that's really probably the only measure we really have to go by, is just the feedback from people. We'll actually ask them in the surveys. We've added more videos, how do you feel about those, and do you like those? And it always gets a 5-star. People like to see the videos and see a different way to learn the product. And to be honest, we talked about this in the very beginning. This is sometimes compliance training. So people are required to take it. So anytime they are required to take training, they're usually looking upon it with a little bit more of a negative eye. So anytime we can turn that around and say, okay, that wasn't so bad. Actually, that was really good. That's what we like to see.
It's fantastic. How many videos do you create with Pictory a month? Do you know?
It varies. I have times of the year when I spend a lot of time, creating more than others. But again, with the tools that you have now, I probably see myself using it definitely on a monthly, couple times a month, and maybe even more frequently than that. So it's the easier you find the tools to be, and the less time you have to spend to get the quality output, then the more you're probably going to go back and use it.
That's fantastic. So do you have any feedback for Pictory and my team?
I think the feedback is just keep doing what you're doing. I haven't found anything that just find irritating or anything. I understand with technology, especially some of these newer products that you're coming out with, there's still some things on the back end that you're maybe improving, but I haven't found anything that's caused me a concern where I have to bring it to your attention or your team's attention. I just say just keep doing what you're doing and keep innovating. It's really appreciated on our side for sure.
Well, that means a lot to us. I guess we're very hard on ourselves. We know we got to improve every single day. So we appreciate your guidance on that one. Is there anything else that you'd like to leave us with?
No, I think, for people that are educators, I think you just have to know that many of us out here are, creative, and, giving us an opportunity with a tool like this to be even more creative is just, fantastic and welcomed. But that's it. I just encourage everybody just to find tools that they're comfortable with, like Pictory, that they can, create quality products, and then just keep building upon that.
Great. Thank you so much, Curtis, for being a part of this. We look forward to seeing everything that you're creating in the future.
Thank you. Appreciate it.